Hey guys, Caleb here with DSLR Video Shooter, and today we are looking at the Konova skater dolly. This is a very small, as you can see, little skater dolly that uses kind of like roller skate wheels. And I have to be honest, when I used to look at these things and see them online, I really thought they were pretty cheesy and not that useful. But Konova offered to send me one to try, and I definitely was surprised and ended up using it a lot, so much so that I think this is going to be my primary use for capturing B-roll and footage of various gear that I review. I really like it. I think it is very well designed, and well, let's go ahead and talk about the price real quick. This is going to be more expensive than a lot of other skater type dollies that you can find online and on Amazon and eBay, but it's totally worth it. There's a lot of features that this has over everybody else, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But the price is $90 or $100, whereas a lot of the other ones out there are around 30 bucks or $50. But this thing has some great stuff, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. The first thing you'll notice is that this thing is entirely metal, incredibly well constructed, and you'll notice that the actual plate itself rises up to where the tripod head is placed, and this helps give you some more clearance, as well as make the top of this thing almost completely even when you take into account the knobs on either side. The other thing I really liked were all the mounting points. There are two 1/4-20s right next to where the tripod head would be for adding various accessories or storing tripod plate screws, and then there's a 1/4-20 on the one side for mounting a monitor arm, or an arm for an LED panel or something like that. The wheels, completely no play, smooth travel, and they have a little bit of rubber give, obviously, which is really nice. And that's something that's really cool about this, is I've been using it on my floor, which actually has, it isn't terribly smooth when you consider that there's actually slats of wood, and some are higher than others. The floor isn't terribly new, so it's not really perfect, but this thing just glides right over all of that and gives me a really smooth image. So here's some footage of various products that I filmed with this, and I have been really impressed with it. So it just takes a little bit of practice getting the actual speed of the roll correct, but the actual unit itself is going to give you a great chance of achieving some great shots. Probably my favorite thing about this entire piece of gear is that you can rotate the axles, and not only that, but you'll hear that probably on my mic, there's actually little ratchet points, and you have degree readings on the ends. This allows you to get a perfect radius of whatever you're going for. So if I set the one, what do I have it set to? 30. Set this one to 30. Tighten each of these down. Really nice knobs on the end. I really like that. And this will give you a perfect circular rotation, and that's what I really like about this. A lot of the other ones online allow you to adjust the angle of the axle, but they don't give you a rosette style locking axle so that you can make sure it's perfectly aligned with the other wheel. This thing is so accurate that you can actually go kind of kitty corner like this. So you'll see the wheels and axles are aligned, and this will give you a perfectly smooth traveling path. So really impressed with this. I totally think it's worth the money. I'm turned around. I thought these were kind of stupid and kind of a fad, but I'm definitely seeing their uses, and it's really easy to attach a tripod head. The actual bolt that is set up with the unit is a 3/8, which works with most tripod heads. Just gonna attach this puppy. And then with this fella, you can just do a lot of damage. Any flat surface, and you have a really long, nice slider. So that's the Konova skater dolly. You can find links on DSLRvideoshooter.com, and I'm looking forward to reviewing some more equipment and doing some more tutorials on the site. Stay tuned for that stuff over there.